Happy Wednesday.
Welcome back to Devotions with Emma and Sammy. We're so excited that you're here on this lovely Wednesday. Today, we are going to talk about books. All sorts of books. So before we get into that, we are going to go over to Emma for our main idea and verse.
Yes, so our main idea today is the Bible is no ordinary book, and our verse is from Psalm chapter 19, verses 7 through 8. The instructions of the Lord are perfect, reviving the soul. The decrees of the Lord are trustworthy, making wise the simple. The commandments of the Lord are right, bringing joy to the heart. The commands of the Lord are clear, giving insight for living. That's our verse. Over to you, Sammy.
Thanks, Emma. So I want you to think of a book that you could reread over and over again. So maybe it's a chapter book that you love. Maybe it's Harry Potter. Might be mine. Maybe it's The Cat in the Hat or The Lima Bean Monster or Narnia. All good options. So there are some books that we can just read over and over again. Maybe it's because we like the story or the characters or the pictures, any of that good stuff. But the Bible is no ordinary book. The Bible is something that we can read over and over again because it teaches us things each time that we read it. And a perfect example of what it teaches us is in the verse that Emma just read for us. So she read from Psalm 19, 7 through 8. And this tells us 4 whole things that we get from reading the Bible. Are you ready? Number 1, reading the Bible brings life to our souls, which seems like it could be dramatic, but stick with me. It helps us learn more about God. It helps us learn more about things that are hard. It gives us lightness when we feel like things are heavy. So the more that we learn about God and what He has for us and His promises to us, it gives our souls life, which is so good. Number 2, the Bible makes people wise. So to be wise is not just being smart, but it's knowing a lot and knowing how to put those things into practice and being incredibly intelligent while also being kind. It's a good balance of those things. So the Bible makes people wise. We don't have to be afraid that we can't understand the Bible or be confused about it because we're seeking to know God, and God understands everything and He will help us understand. So that's our second thing. It makes us wise. Our third thing is that it brings joy to our hearts. It helps us to better understand God. And when you get to know someone, so as I get to know Emma better, I figure out that she makes me really happy. She makes me laugh. She's really kind. So the more you get to know someone, it makes you really happy. Reading the Bible more helps us get to know God more, which makes us really happy. That's our third thing. It brings joy to our heart. Our fourth and final thing is that it gives us direction for how to live. So Psalm 19 says, the commands of the Lord are radiant, giving light to the eyes. So these commandments that we've talked about before, it shows us how to live. It shows us the direction that we should go. It helps us think about what really matters and helps us move past superficial things. So things that are not really deep conversations. So an example of a superficial thing is talking about the weather, but a deep thing is talking about how you're feeling that day. Maybe you're feeling sad or happy. Those are 2 examples. So it helps us go past just talking about the weather and go to things that really matter, like things that are important to us and important to God. So, quick review. First thing, it brings life to our souls. Second thing, it makes us wise. Third thing, it brings us joy. Fourth thing, it gives us direction for how to live. And that's just from 1 verse, you guys. It's just from 2 verses of 1 chapter. Imagine what a whole book can tell us. Amazing. So our question today is I want you just to ask yourself, what's my favorite thing that I've learned from the Bible? Maybe it's a story that you read, or something that God says about you, or something that God says about other people. You just have to pick one thing. So that is our devotion for today. To wrap it up nicely, we are going to go over to Emma for a really, really fun invitation.
All right, so today is International Fairy Day, which is a fun holiday for me because I love fairies and I've had lots of experience building fairy houses in my day. This is one I built many, many years ago. Just thought it'd be cool to show you guys. That's from 2005. So today I invite you guys to do the same and create your own fairy houses outside. So this is a chance to get creative and use materials you find outdoors like rocks and sticks and flowers to decorate. If you like more specific instructions on how to make a fairy house, then check out the link that I will leave in the description box below. That may help serve as some inspiration. Have fun doing this, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.